Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? How we doing? As you can see, we've got a new setup for stream. Looking a little different area. I got a new mic as well. And I like it. It picks up everything now. So, I don't know how much we'll actually use it. We may switch back, but it's a decent mic. I gotta get a new headset though, because I can't hear anything at all. I can hear it, but this one's it's about dead. I hope you all can hear me. I can hear myself. Yeah, we got it coming through. You should be able to hear the game as well. Sweet. And whoa. Easy. Okay. This is gonna drive me insane. I'm gonna be hitting on this. What? Move how I wanna move. All the I'ma do. Don't worry about me, boo. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Boy,
boy, you was way out of pocket. Ay, if you hating, you should stop it. Pull up, I know I'm the topic. Ay, I got it. You saying that I'm what you need now? Put me on speed, though. I'm probably now. I remember nights when there wasn't lights, wasn't to eat, nothing going right. Got to the woods, come back to the hood. Now I'm living good and I'm eating good. I'm not your regular degular. I'm so stellar. And you so dusty now. That's why you can't come around. Baby, I got what you need. Break it down, the way that they talk about me. You think them on me. I'm rockin' gold, oh yeah, you know. Fresh as the hat go. I hear you hating on the love. Player, you should let it go. I'm not your regular degular. Don't call my cellular. I do what I wanna do. Move how I wanna move. All the I'ma do.
Right.
Don't worry about me, boo. Anything's possible. Anything's possible.
Hey, what's up, dude? How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I know. I missed the soundtrack. It's a vibe, man. Hey! Welcome to the farm, homies. Appreciate the follow. How are you doing? Wow, this is How's that? There we go. Need to tune down my mic a little bit. But now you can. That's better. My granddaddy came sober. Count all the fingers and the toes. Now I suppose you hope the little black boy grows. 18 years younger than my mama, but I really got the girl of drama. In single parenthood, there I stood. By the time she was 21, had another one. This one's a girl. Let's name her Pam. Same father as the first, but you don't give a irresponsible, plain not thinking. Papa said chill, but the brother keep winking. Still he won't down you on your side while slide. But mama got wise to the game. The youngest of 5 kids, hun, here it is. After 10 years without no spouse, mama's getting married in the house. Honestly, listen, I think you're doing well. Honestly, I've not been the greatest, but we're going through it day by day. Tell you what I'm gonna do when they reminisce over you, my God. I recall a man off the family tree. My right hand, Papa Doc, I see. Took me from a boy to a man, so I always had a father when my biological didn't bother. Taking care of this, so who am I to pick up? Not a bad ticker, but you can never say that as life is through. 5 kids at 21, believe he got a right to. Here we go while I check the scene with the at the age of 14. The same age, front page, no fuss. But I bet you all you know they live longer than us. Never been seen now, that's where you're wrong. But give the man a and he's gone. Nodding off sleep to a jazz tune. Nope. I can hear his head banging on the wall in the next room. So long as it's in the game, we're good. This man to hear it all in verbatim, telling me how to raise my boy unless he's taking over. It's actually kind of shocking. When you're older, we laughed all night about my old man standing yelling, good God Almighty. When they reminisce over you, for real. For real, baby. Like that. We for real. Coming at ya. In 92. Rock and CL Smooth. That'd be bad. Yes. I reminisce so you never forget this. The days are way back, so many bear witness the fitness. Take the first letter out of each word in this joint. Listen close as I prove my point. T to the R-O-Y, how did you and I know, it really is. But only you saw what took many time to see. I dedicate this to you. I guarantee if I played this and just played it, I get the DMAC though. My grandma Pam holds the family together. My uncle Doc's the greatest, better get the latest. If we're talking about a car, Uncle Sterling got the latest. I strive to be live cause I got no choice and run my own business like my Aunt Joyce. So Pete Rock hit me, enough respect due when they reminisce over you. Listen, listen, just listen to the focus songs as I rock on, and that's word is born. I'm not playing, everybody just coolin'. This song is dedicated to the one and only. Never be another, it was my brother. Trouble T. Roy, it's like that, y'all. And it don't stop. Rock and CL Smooth for the right. And we out. Later. You play 2K? What? Okay, but he filed a dispute, right? Please tell me he filed a dispute on that. So is it the point you can't even play your own music? Yeah, this is 18. That was the only year I ever got. I don't really play much, but yeah, I used to play a little bit, but I prefer Madden. I play a lot more like Call of Duty and stuff, but my live subscription ran out, and I said no more than I've actually been playing Xbox. I'm just not going to renew my subscription till school's out. Because I was spending more time at school and work, and I'm like, there's no point paying $15 a month for something I'm not using to make it worth $15. Like, pay $15 a month and maybe play Xbox 1 day, 2 days. Wow. That's not right. That's not right. Feel bad for the guy. Because I write some music myself. Matter of fact, I'm in the process of writing a song now. So, and y'all have to let me know. The mix sounds decent in my ears, but if you think my voice is too loud for the game, or the game's too loud for my voice, let me know. Then I'll do some adjustments. I know this is like cheating. I like playing with my own custom player. It's just me, so I like screwing around on it. I used to have everything set up, but then something happened that 2K got uninstalled. I went to reinstall it. I can find the rosters I had, but it won't let me load them. Probably won't be able to load them until I'm online again. So, just make a new guy. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got it, it won't jump. Compatible, created in the attic. We are the coolest on the planet. The sky is falling, ain't no need to panic. I got it, won't jump. Alright. Compatible, created in the attic. A little bit louder. That any better? I can always turn myself up too. I'm also first stream with my new mic too, so I'm in a new location. I've actually moved since my last stream. I've moved my desk and everything. Everything's been moved around. So we're trying something completely different. So I usually sit. I mean, like, my desk is set up the way it was and all that, but instead of moving my TV that I look at over here in front of me like usual, I left it here on the side today. I got lazy. Oh my gosh! Yo! This is my jam. Remember running through the city in the same shoes. Now I'm gunning in the Benz and the range too. I'm on point, no one could never take two. They said I couldn't reach Mars, so I turned to a stop. Now I might have f***ed around, might have raised up the bar. I love this song. I heard this in forever. Cash said, watch what they do for the ones. I know she wanna be popping all over the ground. When the cameras come out, wanna hold my hand. Must be out of your mind, do you know who I am? Man, you're killing my vibe, do you know who I am? Oh yeah, yeah. They take my kindness for weakness, still coming out strong. Still coming out strong. Still coming out strong. Yeah, I stream on I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. That's a lot of echo. Still coming out. I mean, I was looking the other day at scrolling through Facebook, I had a notification pop up. They pinged me, immediate part of my stream. They pinged me on a song from a stream I did over Christmas. It took them 4 months to put a ping on it. I mean, I'm at the point, like, they haven't blocked my streams or sent me anything. I'm like, hey, I mean, if it's live, it's whatever. It plays. If they go back and they mute part of my audio for a song, they mute part of my audio for a song. It's whatever. But if I start getting big notifications that they start banning me or something because of music and whatnot, then I'll adjust my music. But really, it's just 1 or 2 songs in a stream, and they just mute the audio during that section and leave the video. So you play Xbox or PlayStation? My brother Casino said you was a friend, bad friend. And at the time I couldn't see what he was saying. You turned your back, I should never give you chances. I'm probably gonna play like 1 or 2 games of this and switch to Madden, because Madden's my game. I've just been watching a guy on TikTok. He plays Oregon for the Atlanta Hawks, and it's got me in the basketball mood. Oh, you play PC. You're up there in the world then. Well, I've always wondered, how do you play without a controller? How do you play sports on a PC? Oh, nice! That's pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Madden 21. I think I may have got 21. I can't remember. I know I got 19 was the last year I got. I think I got 20. No, I've not gotten 21. I got 20. Are you? Okay, I bet. I was wondering, how does that work though? Like, do you have to click on the players and what? I just I just can't see how you play Madden or sports games on a PC. On a keyboard.
So my diamonds glitter, yeah. I know she like the way I rock my mic and Marys, yeah. Got spikes all on my feet, so haters can't get near me, yeah. Hold up, stay mad, yeah. I just picked you tryna steal my swag, yeah. I just picked up these haters mad, yeah. Money on my mind, I'm tryna get it, yeah. Drop 300 on the whip, yeah. I just spent the dub on my, yeah. I just spent like 80 on the chain, yeah. Blow it like money in the thing,
Put me anywhere on the court, coach. We'll do that later.
Drop 300 on the whip, yeah. I just spent the dub on my, yeah. I just spent like 80 on the chain, yeah. Blow it like money in the thing,
Alright, roster.
Check it out. Hit you with no delay into what you saying, yo. Silly with your ice grilly with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While up in the club like we while in the studio. You know when to violate, baby, really and truly, yo. My main thug, Bill and Julio, he moody, yo. Type of brother that'll slap you with the tulio. Real shook, scared to death, act fruity, yo. X that, looking shorty.
Okay, now I gotta figure out. Oh. Yeah, no, that still seems a little... I'm not a PC guy, so that just seems a little not gonna work out for me. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. How do I take you? Okay. Right.
Yo, it's funny how be always serving us all up in between they where they wanna carry us. Hit you good, then I hit them off with the alias. Various, they wanna marry us. Yo, it's flip mode, you stupid, you know we bout to bust. 7-figure money, the label preparing us. Fight the dust instead of you making the fuss. People know better cause they ain't no comparing us. Mad at us, yes, you know better, we fabulous. Hit my people off with the flow, that be marvelous. Oh, my whole clique victorious. Taking no prisoners with us, straight up warriors. When I feel it, then I know you be feeling so glorious. Then we blitz and reminisce on my people notorious. Well, wanna party like that, that means see that's what you got for me. On your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Good on your hands with my eyes to see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me.
Okay. You know what? Let's just do this. Snowing? Where you at, boy? I want snow. Massachusetts. Yeah, y'all both got snow? I want snow. Y'all want to send some to North Carolina? Are you kidding? Oh, wait, there. Alright. I always seen snow. We just don't get much of it here. Alright.
That ain't no Rolly. This is a Frank Mueller. Yeah, Frank Mueller. Boy, I start on the bottom. Made my way to the top.
18 inches?
No, I cannot stop. Remember
Yo. I actually want 18 inches.
put that on my block. Used to want that 4-door. Now I want that drop. Yeah, now I
Like, I would love to see 18 inches.
Now I do what I want.
Where's that?
Now I do what I want. 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 Now I do what I want.
Alright.
Now I do what I want. Girl, you see me getting this money. Whoa, please don't front. Hunting fish club when I'm eating. Whoa, what's for lunch? And them boys
Well, see, here, our thing is, because we don't, when we get snow, we got it, they just cancel school. So, except for me. My school's online, so I don't get canceled. I didn't even get a spring break either.
Boy, I start on the bottom, made my way to the top. Boy, I'm gon' keep winning. No, I cannot stop. Remember, I had a little, turned that to a lot. Always been 100. Put that on my block. Used to want that 4-door. Now I want that drop. Yeah, now I do what I want. 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 Now I do what I want.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show. Oh.
Well,
Hello, basket.
if there's a chance that there's going to be ice on the roads or something, they freak. Excuse me. The school system freaks out. I ain't heard this song forever either. But they freak out and cancel. Wait. This don't work.
Greetings, everyone. 2K Sports brings you the NBA.
Yeah.
This is
I don't. I gotta fix that. Take all of me.
Yeah, take it all. Ain't no way I can break it off. Girl, is you really down to pay the cost? Reverse the role, you can play the boss. Already know my vision is faded. I try to evade it, but can't. I know you far from a saint, but I keep lying to me. Cause I've been dying to me, and it feel like I follow you out in the street, and I promise you all that I know.
Okay.
Everywhere that my mind goes, elevated. Heart strong, but my head faded.
Yeah, I mean, they'll go out those south roads and stuff, but they freak out because the temperature says it's, or because the weatherman says it's supposed to snow, and they cancel school and everything.
But I'm just better. It's been 6 months since we touched last, but I grow fast with this letter, and I swear to God that I'm better.
I'm the only streamer in 2K18? Wow. Well, I guess if anybody wants to watch 2K18, they'll come watch me. Just doubtful. Who wants to watch 2K18 and who wants to watch me? I mean, if we're being honest. Somehow, some way, there is a way to just the starting lineup. Oh, there we go. Okay. That's actually probably a mistake. Let's put KD on this. Sounds good, bro. Okay. There we go. Let's do this. What? Oh.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This mic
Hey,
is
Ernie
also
Johnson here, and I'm joined
doing
by
a little
Kenny the
better,
Jet
too.
Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the
It was
NBA.
just
on 2K
I had it
Sports.
all the way up here, so it was picking up.
Our featured
literally
matchup
everything.
tonight in Chicago, where the Bulls will be going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee,
And
they
if I
want to
need
come out of the
to, I'll
gate
move
strong
this
tonight.
mic more
We've
out
heard
of
them
the
talk
way.
about establishing the upper hand right away,
can see
not
me.
sitting back and
Here we go.
On the road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Milwaukee Bucks are ready for this thing to get started. At the United Center, Chicago fans are cheering for their Bulls. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
So the Bucks win the tip.
Ooh.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. All the big Bucks up front. Giannis, Parker, and Maker. Brogdon and Middleton are the guard tandem.
Oh no.
Shots good by Middleton.
no.
And
That's
these
a bad
teams have
start.
no problem, Steve, going to work on the block, working down low. You can expect, I'm sure, a lot of post-ups as we get this one going.
Yeah, they love to play through the post. They look at basketball like the old school way. If we can draw a double team, that opens it up for wide open shots. But they figured the game is won down there in the trenches,
Boom.
right there on the left
What?
and the right block.
Oh.
On
no.
defense, Chicago.
Oh. No.
The shot by Brogdon,
Crap.
wide open. Kept alive. Count that
Oh,
bucket.
okay.
Just a
Oh,
grinder.
oh,
Always
okay.
doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Thunder passes to Curry. Takes a three.
There it is.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
Oh, that shot by Stephen Curry from the three-point line, he can hit that with his eyes closed.
Brogdon kicks to Antetokounmpo. And it's Parker in the corner. Maker with a screen for Parker. Plays it
Oh.
up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. Bucks on defense. It's a three-point game. Here's Thunder, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that
I
creativity
should
he
have done
shows
some.
around the rim.
Well,
Did a
judging
good
by
looking
that
dunk.
jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
He also is one of the most skilled finishers in the league. Another spectacular play.
Here's Brogdon. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Here's Thunder from deep
What the?
three-point range. Great
Whoa.
that time from Middleton.
I was not
Yeah,
trying
and
to
even
shoot
with
that.
his range, that one might be asking a little too much.
Well, the truth is, he probably makes this shot a little more often than he should, so it's hard to resist.
So it's Chicago now. Jabari Parker unable to get his
There
last
it
shot to
is.
go.
And a good judge of spacing. Sees he can get it off over the taller man.
This is how he makes his living, making those judgment calls, understanding the opportunities.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
And last year, the Bulls, Greg, just didn't threaten anyone from outside.
And I think a big problem has just been personnel. You know, some of the guys they brought in as shooters just really haven't panned out, and that lack of shooting from deep is why this offense can grow stagnant at times.
Now Brogdon, following the three-point attempt by Michael Jordan and the basket by Maker.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Took him no time at all on that one. Jordan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Middleton. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Curry. Here's Thunder. Throws it down. Boom! The official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Thon Maker.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. A guy who can lead this team and wants to get his guys open looks.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Bobby Portis is checked in for Curry. Mirotic comes in for Kevin Durant. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Jordan. Milwaukee also making some changes. Craig Monroe, he's checked in for Thon Maker. Tony Snell comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Malcolm Brogdon. Shoots from the high post. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Parker's got 7.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now, here is Mirotic. Thunder passes to LeBron. Rebound by Craig Monroe.
Really?
Boy, he blew an easy layup, and he is furious with himself.
Bucks passing it around. Dellavedova dishes to Parker. No good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Thunder passes to LeBron. Here's Thunder. They get it back.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Wait. Yeah. Wait. Oh. I can't remember if that makes
Milwaukee
it easier or
leading
harder.
by 3. We've got 1:08 left to play in the first quarter.
And you look at the Bucks and this roster, and the one constant at every position, length. I mean, great height and wingspan. Giannis and Maker, just to name a few.
And when so much of the NBA is trying to capitalize, Greg, on small ball, the Bucks said they're going to go for tall ball if they can make it work.
And what the length and height gives the Bucks is a few things. One, you get matchup advantages at least at a few positions on the floor. great coverage in the passing lanes. And remember now, the half court is much bigger because of the impact of the three-point shot. You need size, skill, and activity to be able to guard that far from the basket.
Derrick Rose is checked in for Thunder. Rose, that's good.
Derrick Rose, when he's in the outside shot, creates even more space for him to operate.
Dellavedova kicks to Parker. There's the pick. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Dellavedova from outside. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Snell, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova.
Well, that's why they're in
it
front.
Was there
Aggressive
too.
Play at both ends. Nicely done.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Rose, wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
It's nice to see Derrick Rose still continue to work on his jump shot. When he's hitting that, it makes his team all the more dangerous.
And it's Parker in the corner. Shot on the wing. Rebound collected by Levine. Pass to Mirotic. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Monroe. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Milwaukee on top, leading by a point. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment.
Yeah, this actually might be in the game. Well.
And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work.
Go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Need Beans back on the court.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
I tell you what, that first quarter, you can see the game plan is a commitment to offensive rebounding.
That's their mindset. And these extra possessions, have been converted into a lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Parker is the 4 with Monroe in the middle. Antetokounmpo is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Snell in at the 3 slot.
Derrick Rose moving the basketball with ease, really setting up his teammates, setting the plate for them.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, a jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot who can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you.
Whoa, I should have
Here's
had
Monroe. After the Bulls pick up 2. 3-pointer, Dellavedova, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Dellavedova's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Chicago's gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Mirotic has it in the corner. And Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Steph Curry's checked in for Bobby Portis. Jordan comes in for Mirotic. Dwayne Wade, he's checked in for Levine. And Thunder subbed in for Rose. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Middleton's checked in. Now here is Dellavedova. Nobody near Parker. Off target from outside.
And one of the things I love about Chris Middleton is his decision-making. You know, he doesn't force shots or passes when he has the ball and just lets the play develop. And that's why coaches trust him so much.
And with Middleton and his decision-making, it's true for both his scoring and his passing.
For the amount he facilitates, he has great efficiency. Low turnovers, solid field goal percentage, and his passing gets better every year.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Maker comes in for Jabari Parker, and Brogdon subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. For three, Brogdon trains the three-pointer. Brogdon's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Tough screen set there, and the defense was not prepared for it.
And Curry has it in the corner. Wade passes to Thunder. From past the arc, that's good. He's 5 for 9.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
This is looking more like an all-star game right now. Everyone launching from range.
Now, here's Brogdon.
Step up on him.
And Middleton kicks to Maker. Shoots over Curry. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Using his height advantage, he gets a clean look from the mid-range.
Lets it go from the wing, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Once he's out in, helping to dictate the flow of this game.
Bucks trail by 3.
Found my 2K rhythm.
Screen by Monroe, and Middleton kicks to Brogdon. Milwaukee the rebound.
No.
Here's Maker. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Maker's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And they say it's a players' league, but we know great coaching makes a difference as well. And Steve, what was a moment in your career where you really were impressed with what a coach had done in practice, a game, whenever?
Coaches make a difference. We obviously understand, like
Power
you said, it's a players'
plays.
league. The players go out and play, but you got to have leadership. And when you have great leadership to go along with great players and great people, you have a chance to win. You might not always win it, but you're going through the process. I've had some great ones, and some that stick out. Lenny Wilkins in Atlanta, talking about a great coach, a great person, and Greg Popovich. To get a chance to play for those 2 guys has been phenomenal, and I can always look back on some of the things they did, and a lot of moments,
He tried to
Kevin,
Uber to himself?
off the court more than on the court.
3.
Well said. Buries the long-range jumper.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Screen by Monroe. 1:29 left in the first half of the game. Good. And it's 8 points for Thon Maker.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt
right
the
through
alley-oop.
his hands.
Brogdon with it. Kicks it to Snell. Monroe with a screen on Durant. The dish to Maker. Middleton outside. 5 on the clock.
Ooh.
Goes back up. Stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Thunder.
That's not it.
That shot
Dang,
missing.
blame
So
it.
Milwaukee will take it the other way. It's Brogdon on the wing. Traps in the
Pulled
tray.
that way too fast.
Brogdon's got 6 points in the quarter.
And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finally finding the range here in the second.
The pass to Curry. Right wing. Durant, the pass to Thunder. Feeds to Curry. Here's Thunder. The 3. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
They get a hand on it, and that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
Oh, crap.
In the corner, it's Brogdon. Lets it go with a 3. Nice D from Rose. Durant with a wide open look. Got it!
Boom!
What a shot!
I love that one. 3 points at the buzzer.
How in the world did he get that one to go?
And that concludes the first half. Woo! Bulls lead by 7. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Yo. I see you.
And the score began to tilt in their favor.
What? Yeah, I got nothing.
They just got hot. Didn't matter what the defense was doing, Ernie. They were definitely able to rise above it. Even the tough shots. Did you see that one shot? I don't know how they...
And that's all we can do for now.
Welcome back to the hustle and bustle of Chicago. A time lapse. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. It's been a clinic out there. The Bulls leading by 7.
Well, one reason this Bulls team had such a tough time getting easy wins last year was their second lowest made threes in the league. Just didn't have the personnel to make it happen.
Thunder is out there with Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's LeBron James. And it's Curry in at the 4 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Offensive rebound.
What?
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
Curry
Steph
outside.
Curry!
And again, it's the Bulls from deep. And for the Bulls and their poor shooting, had to trade some shooters mid-season as well. In fact, Smitty ended with the lowest effective field goal percentage in the NBA.
Not having shooters, that will do that to you. Overall, had a bottom 10 rated offense. For the offense they want to run, they are going to need better threats outside.
Gang, gang.
Bulls shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Thunder passes to Jordan. Good ball movement here by the Bulls.
Boom!
Drains it from beyond the arc. Thunder's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Yes, sir.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Now, the NBA can be a superstitious place at times, Steve, with all the quirks and characters in the league. And you played. What was the strangest game day ritual that you ever saw?
I think Harold Miner. He touched everything with his nose, his gym shoes, his wristbands, the basketballs at the free throw line, and everybody did. And I think for me, as I got older, it wasn't strange. It was out of
I may have to start
necessity.
a season with this
I
team.
had to get in some kind of steam room and have all those wrapped around me just to get loose to play.
I like that story. I don't like Baby Jordan's story, though. Harold Miner, that doesn't work for me. I don't understand that.
Come on.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
Mirotic has checked in for James. The Bucks also with the sub. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Chris Middleton. The Bucks have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Brogdon. Curry on the wing. Passes it to Thunder.
There it is.
Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Defensively, they just look
I
out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
It's Parker outside, and the Bucks miss again. Chicago leading by 13. Floats it up for and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively.
You know what? I believe I'm going
It's
to.
Brogdon on the wing.
Make a few more changes in
Gets
the
an
roster.
open look and hits. Brogdon's
And we're
got
going
8
to start the
points.
season.
The Bulls have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Outside for Durant. Here's Thunder. He's guarded by Brogdon. Clock at 6. Back to Jordan. Thunder passes to Durant. Thunder. Another 3 for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You can't guard this.
He feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Over Jordan. And the shot no good, a bit short.
One could argue that's a good shot, but maybe not the right shooter to take.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Durant sends it back.
I'll tell you, if you're not looking out, KD will send your shot back.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They've got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
Yeah, and Steph Curry, you know, maybe not putting up the numbers he did from that impressive MVP campaign, but he is still one of the most feared players in the league on offense. And when he wants to, he can take over a game, and there's just nothing you can do about it.
The Bucks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
Yeah, and
now.
Fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Bobby Portis is checked in for Curry. Dean comes in for Michael Jordan. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Thunder. The three-pointer is right on target. 11 points for Derrick Rose. And with Curry and his ability to put a team away in one quarter, Greg, it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, Curry just has that ability to end a game's competitiveness in a short span. What is amazing is he does so much and will often sit out the fourth quarter because of the lead he's helped to build.
Here's Brogdon. It's rebounded by Portis.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held them back.
Rose, good.
Boom.
Rose has got 13.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball
we're gonna start
without
season.
any thought, without any individual agenda.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Well, Greg,
We're starting
the Bucks
the
can be
season.
a fearsome defense when things are clicking.
That's
and
for
the Bucks
sure.
will do it with several approaches. I mean, great numbers in terms of steals and blocks. They force a lot of turnovers with their pressure and ball hawking skill. It's just a matter of when the offense can catch up to the defense.
Oh, no!
11 feet away, and it's blocked by Mirotic. And that one drops for him. He's got 9. Here's Rose. 13 points in the game.
Where you going? Where you going?
1:19 left in the third.
Are you
Quick shot
really?
there, and it's off target. Bucks trail by 18. Dellavedova kicks to Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's Brogdon.
Oof.
Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And I'll tell you, the sooner this quarter can end, the happier he'll be. It's been tough making shots.
Double team on Rose.
Oh.
Stolen by Brogdon.
You know what? That game's pretty much won. Let's start a season. Let's start a season. Make a few roster changes. We're going to start a season.
Pretty boy. You feel me? Pretty boy.
All right.
Encore une fois, on a réussi à faire quelque chose de différent. C'est magnifique. Punisher. Tout projet en physique. Vos paroles c'était du vent. Je pense plus au passé, j'ai pris les devants. Ce que j'ai dans le ventre, ça vaut bien plus du caviar. En bas du bloc, on est plus avare que bavard. Mes projets, c'est mon histoire, bande de j'écris mes 16 avec le sang de mes balafres. Je me creuse la tête pour ne rien faire de banal. Éviter les bananes, la magie c'est Paname. J'ai commencé tôt poteau, t'avais pas l'âge. 2001 sous marché là quand je me balade. Si je le fais pas, qui sauvera le Val-de-Marne? Reste pas là, j'ai des projets en marche. Y'a que les mots et les MC que je mâche. Tu boycottes, ça marche. Je veux pas d'imite dans mon salaire, je suis le meilleur mais j'en ai pas l'air. Y'a que maman qui sait. Parce qu'il le fallait, si c'est pas au bord d'une falaise, personne voulait me pousser. Moi et quelques artistes, on va marquer l'histoire. Y'a mon place sur liste noire. Y'a que le BPM qui me redonne espoir. Réveille-toi, tu manques l'épisode où j'entends parler de poteau du quoi. Je veux représenter ma rue, mon gars, sans faire la caille. Le studio c'est un sauna, je ressens pas quand il caille. Je suis un diamant brut et ça m'arrange quand tu tailles. J'écris sur des faces mais ma vie part en freestyle. Mérite pas mon cœur, à chaque jeu t'aime, j'ai le réflexe derrière mon cœur. Moi F3 s'est transformé en bunker, je suis mon seul. Un seul réal, de beatmaker, 600 morceaux, je suis un petit cœur. 2-3 techniques avant le game breaker. J'ai mon public, les auditeurs mes cœurs. Faut pas croire ce milieu, il est rempli de make-up. J'ai croisé en club, de l'eau dans ton red cup.
You do need
Qui se donne sans payer ton album. J'arrive dans un 4x4 rempli de mon 4x4 et dire vos 4 vérités. J'arrive dans un 4x4 rempli de mon 4x4 et dire vos 4 vérités. J'arrive dans un 4x4 rempli de mon 4x4 et dire vos 4 vérités. J'arrive dans un 4x4 rempli de mon 4x4 et dire vos 4 vérités. Il me faut une paire de pierres hardy. Quand j'écris c'est on est mardi. Dans vos rediffs, je suis le meilleur, j'ai même tout qui me l'a dit. Toutes mes bandes sont c'est des manifs, toutes les groupies c'est des malines. Occupe-toi de ta vie, j'écris, je m'occupe de ma ligne. J'ai le bras long, je raccroche sur ton petit ma libre. Premier projet, j'étais mon seul média. Je tire de la ligne médiane, y'a que Dieu qui m'aidera. Il me faut de l'oseille. Le regard de mon père m'empêche de baisser les bras. C'est mon tournant qui m'attend au tournant. J'ai mené ma barque solo en défiant tous les torrents. On a la tête dure, on veut pas reconnaître nos torrents. Ils s'inventent une vie qu'ils ont téléchargée en torrent. Moi et mes gars dans une suite à Dubaï. C'est sûr ça fait des rages, ouais c'est sûr ça fait des rages. J'ai fait ce qui paname vos histoires à 2 balles, quel bail. Elle s'assoit qu'à la table de ceux qui au final personne m'aurait vu en première partie d'un tel ou un tel. On m'interpelle alors que je suis au fun tel en backstage. Je donne la force à ceux qui passent des partiels en parallèle. Je regarde mon parcours et je me dis j'arrive dans un 4x4.
There we go. Get some sleep out, COVID. COVID positive. Now I have super bad allergies. And I've been doing a lot of fishing lately. Matter of fact, I noticed this morning I'll probably have to pull back on my fishing because my boots, just from stepping on the edge of the water, my boots have turned yellow from the pollen in the water. New franchise. There we go. Miley. Susan. Custom. Yeah, COVID positive. You know, if it makes you all feel better, I can social distance myself from the microphone. I can go get a face mask too. Wait. Okay. Okay. I see what's going on now. Manual. Okay. I need to see my roster. Okay, nope. Not what we want to play. Go back. So, how am I supposed to use a custom roster if it doesn't? Because I'm trying to use my roster. It says my career, right? Okay, new franchise. Season. With the custom roster. No, I still has. What is? I am very confused. What? Okay. There we go. There we go. Let's play.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to Game 1 of the NBA season, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Legend Smith.
Man, it's been a long summer.
I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. We have been waiting for this day for a long time. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Chicago Bulls. And guys, for the Bulls, this is their first time playing this squad so far this season. Last year, they had a winning record against them, going 2-1. After a brisk off-season, it's finally upon us, fellas.
What's that?
Opening night.
Oh, tonight's opening night?
Hey,
oh, those are preseason
games. Shaq, your thoughts on how important it is for a team to get off to a fast start?
Well, early wins gives you confidence.
Oh, I do sound like an echo a little bit. How's that? That's that better?
Sports
Yeah.
welcomes you
Much
to the
better.
following
No echo.
presentation of the NBA.
Oh, wow. You can really dance. Here we go. Oh, the echo is coming from that. What? Wait, what? Yo. What?
Oh, Canada, we stand on guard.
We're in the United States.
We've got an electric crowd here at Toronto's Air Canada Centre. Well, we can finally say it.
Oh!
The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, and before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, Kevin, LeBron James does not mind being a vocal leader.
And that's so great to hear, D.A. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year. Opening night, regular season doors, every club in the league hoping to pile up early wins. But how important is it really to come out of the gate strong and have that
Dude,
look
walk
in
off
your
the
eye,
court.
that focus?
You ain't jumping
I
against
think if you're a
Chamberlain.
young team where the key parts and personnel are in their formative stages, this is...
Okay. One thing we have to do. Is use custom. Ah! I still have not gotten used to this keyboard.
critical to getting some confidence and feeling like, okay, I know how to win at the NBA level. If you're a more veteran-laden team, they far greater understand that the NBA 82-game grind is about pacing. So I think it depends team to team what your approach and how important the early start is.
Great analysis. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. LeBron James is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Michael Jordan, and it's Thunder, and it's Chamberlain in its center.
Now, make no mistake, Kevin. DeMar DeRozan will battle you in the post, and he'll get some easy opportunities.
Here's Thunder, now recovering, and the pass to Thunder. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Fires from deep, and the Bulls another three.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
It's DeRozan with the drive. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Well, doing what he does best. DeMar DeRozan hits the afterburner on the drive, catches the defense flat-footed.
And Curry has it in the corner. Jordan dishes to James. On the wing, good on the shot. And it's 8 points for Thunder.
Wow, what a crafty player. Gets it done any way he has to.
Outside Lowry. Baca against Curry. Baseline try. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Thunder passes to Chamberlain. Here's Thunder, guarded by Valanciunas. Passes it to Thunder. For the three. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. And 11 points for Thunder.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
Knocked loose.
No!
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Well, that's how you attack in transition. Remarkable effort, getting as high percentage a look as you can really get.
And for many years, the Chicago Bulls were viewed as a model franchise. Always were competitive and in the hunt for a title, but this current version just can't escape turmoil from within.
And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Raptors trail by 12. Lowry kicks to Ibaka. Shoots over Curry. Shots good by Ibaka. Ibaka's got his first 2 points. And the Bulls finally committing, Greg, to a full rebuild this last offseason.
Yeah, and trading Butler was the start of it. I mean, they got some young players to build around and a pick, and it won't be an easy road ahead, but one they felt they needed to make.
Three-pointer. It's good for the 7th time this game. He has shot 7. He has made 7.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto.
Boy, some tough decisions for the Raptors this past summer, right? A lot of their players entering free agency, not enough money to go around. It's a good problem to have, though, having too much talent.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Nogueira, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Pascal Siakam comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Norman Powell subbed in for C.J. Miles.
What?
And
That's
the whistle
straight up.
blows as the basket counts in a
Yeah,
three-point
that's
play
straight
chance
up.
right here. One free throw coming up. And the Raptors roster getting expensive. Doris, in your opinion, are they a contender? And is it worth paying the luxury tax if they're not?
Well, Kev, we're talking about a top 3 seed in the East last season. They're coming off back-to-back 50-win seasons. So whether or not they can win it all, that kind of winning has value. But as presently constituted, do I think they win a championship? No.
And that one misses. And DeMar DeRozan, a multiple All-Star, last season a career high for him in scoring.
Yeah, this guy has become dominant on the offensive end. If you want to nitpick his game, you could say he could be a better defender.
Oh, okay.
And certainly, with his ability to rebound, his athleticism, I think he's just scratching the surface on that
I just
end.
did not like.
Not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things at him, but he's been unstoppable.
Carter
Vince
to Pippen.
Carter.
Back to Durant. Outside Pippen. From
Boom.
deep three-point range. The basket good off the assist
Ball
from Chamberlain.
movement. That's how we roll.
Chamberlain got his 5th assist in this one. Raptors trail by 15. There's the pick. Outside Lowry. Back to Powell. 5 to shoot. Nogueira. It's good on the putback.
Almost was.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Back to Westbrook. Durant kicks to Pippen. Dishes it to Westbrook. Inside. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Carter against DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Bulls. To the paint. 3 seconds separate the shot clock.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Lowry against Westbrook. Lowry kicks to Powell. Outside DeRozan.
Oh, you got to pull that. You know you got to pull
11
that.
seconds left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. The shot from 20 feet away. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls taking a 19-point lead into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
It's called teamwork. 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 Oh, I didn't have enough echo. I didn't have the echo I thought I had. Never mind. How's everybody doing today? Hope you're all doing well.
And Kevin Durant, always in the gym, always working, doing.
Comes from me being 8 years old and me just saying I wanted to be the best player. You know, first off, at 8 years old, you want to be the best player in your neighborhood, and that's where it comes from. Just always want to be the best, and no matter where I'm playing at. And if I keep working each and every year, I'll get.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, that first NBA championship.
Right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms
they're
of
gonna
the
try some ball
talent, the
movement
skill,
now.
and athleticism, and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, we've seen a confident looking Bulls team
may
out
have
there.
been just a
Listen,
bit of
early
a
on
foul.
taking the league, I just like
Just
their
a
approach
little bit.
offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They've played with purpose and they've played with aggressiveness.
They've got Norman Powell, also Lowry out there, DeRozan out there with Pirtle, and at Siakam in at power forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. And the first ever NBA player out of Austria, Jakob Poeltl, the 9th overall pick back in 2016.
And remember, he was the Pac-12 Player of the Year as a sophomore at Utah. This guy's 7'1", pretty good athlete. Still adding strength, though, to bang bodies at the NBA level.
For three, Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 7th assist here tonight.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
This is second string,
and keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Raptors coach Dwayne Casey talked about the chemistry on his team. He said, we couldn't be better. There's no ego, no hidden agendas. Guys understand their roles.
Boom.
Lowry told me we're a complete team,
Big
15
man.
deep, and we really mean that. You never know whose time it's going to be.
Oh.
Kevin?
And DA, depth is a crucial part of any team's success. Knowing you can rely on your teammates to step up is huge. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Siakam. And it's CJ Miles in for DeMar DeRozan. Then for the Bulls, Jordan, he's checked in for Carter. And it's Stephen Curry in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Chamberlain outside for Pippen. The three ball. And that's good. Steph Curry for three. Curry's got his first 3 points of the game. And the Raptors call time here.
Guys, think about the impact Steph Curry has had on the next generation of players, right? Kids all over are shooting three-point bombs and trying to handle the basketball like Steph Curry. He has changed the game at a generational level with his ability to score it.
James checked in for the Bulls. Thunder comes in for Kevin Durant. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Feel the thunder.
Powell with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
You know what? We need to make
shot clock at 5 to halt the run.
We need to make a
Toronto gets it back in a new 24.
We now go off. Thunder.
Now Lowry out to the wing.
Lightning and the thunder.
Out to Ibaka. Here's the triple. Raptors get it back. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Chamberlain, the pass to Thunder. LeBron outside. Here's Thunder. James outside. Outside Curry. Chamberlain a screen. James, the pass to Thunder. The shot will not fall. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And Doris, I'm sure there are a ton of young coaches out there having to explain why a pull-up three from 30 isn't a good idea most of the times. But then Curry's shooting ability has made that a common shot for him.
What? Right. His name is already on the top of most of the major three-point records in NBA history. But this guy has put a ton of time into his craft, and he's a once-in-a-generation type shooter.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. It's good. Powell's got his first 2 points of the night. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Michael Jordan on the wing. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And the three ball is good. That's now 22 points for Thunder.
How good is King James at spreading the floor, involving everyone on the offensive end?
Powell kicks to Valanciunas. Here's Powell. Screened by Valanciunas. The feed to Powell. From deep. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his third rebound tonight. Here's Thunder. He's still out. Now he is 9 of 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Powell. Another shot, and the layup is good. Powell's got his second basket of the game.
Well, he doesn't quit on that play. Just stays with it and gets some easy points on the putback. That's nice.
Doris, we're always talking about players developing their skill sets. What do you think is the hardest skill to develop as a broadcaster?
I think for me, the hardest skill to learn was to learn how to relax, to have fun, to not be anything but your most authentic self, because I think the viewer picks up on it. If you're forcing things, if you're trying to be another broadcaster that perhaps you like to emulate. So I'd say that was the hardest thing.
I always say broadcasting a basketball game is like a running conversation between two people because there's so much scoring and the rhythm and the flow of the game just
don't know what that
was.
At its best, you're 100% correct. That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
Some changes for Toronto. Nogueira comes in for Serge Ibaka, and it's DeRozan in for Powell. Vince Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Westbrook comes in for Thunder. Here's Chicago. They're on a 17-4 run right now. From deep three-point range, and there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Westbrook. Jordan's got a pair of triples in the second now for Chicago. And the replay brought to you by Under Armour, the Unleash Chaos moment, giving us a better perspective on just how far behind the line he was on that three ball. Nogueira with it. He's picked up by James. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Great look, but off the mark. Westbrook kicks to Jordan. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
You know, after not scoring a single point in the first quarter, they're still feeding him, and he's showing his appreciation.
Lowry dishes to Valanciunas.
That should have been picked
Shoots over Chamberlain, and again, no good by Toronto. The Bulls have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. And the dunk by Jordan.
Keeping the pressure on and starting to pad this lead around the halfway point.
Yeah, seems like they're starting to pull away a bit right now. They just look a little faster and a little hungrier than the opposition right now.
And DeRozan, here we go. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. DeRozan's got 10 points in the game.
What a fantastic game he's had on the offensive end. If only his teammates could keep up.
Pass to Carter. Jordan with the screen on Miles. Puts up a three. Another three for Chicago.
And of all the facets of his game, LeBron's passing
is this even
probably my favorite.
Lowry passes to Miles. Puts up a three. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, your assessment of how your team played in that first half?
I thought we came out with a very good mentality on the defensive end, getting steals, led to fast break layups. I thought our pace was good on offense.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And welcome to halftime. Hey, what a fantastic time of the Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this tremendous.
That about wrapped.
This is ridiculous. Like, we are destroying them.
We return now to Toronto at the fantastic look at sunset at the downtown skyline of Toronto, Ontario. Wow, what a great view.
40-point lead. 30-point lead.
Now here's DeRozan. Taking a look at the Bulls. Thunder is out there with Michael Jordan. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's James in at the three spot. Ibaka, no luck.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. And for so long, the Bulls really were synonymous with the best defensive teams in the league.
Why did they do that?
As a team, they've started to slip the last few years. It's something that has been lost while this team kind of retools for the future.
Raptors shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Lowry. And again, no good by Toronto.
Yeah, coming off that screen, wide open, just can't convert.
Well, I think, Greg, that's exactly what you want. The screen was solid. The execution just fell a little bit short on the shot.
Drills it from outside.
Marvelous start to the second half. 3 for 3.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Thunder. And he finishes nicely on the lane. Thunder's got 28 points for the game.
Well, I'll tell you, he's been a go-to guy for them as they've taken this lead, and he keeps coming.
Ibaka sets the pick for Lowry.
Pick up.
He kicks it to Ibaka. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. Will it go?
What?
That's good from Lowry on the assist from DeRozan.
My fault.
Lowry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, it took 4 tries, but they get their first bucket in the second half.
Boy, he launched that one from way outside.
What?
And that's 31 points for Thunder.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
Screen by Ibaka. Lowry kicks to Ibaka.
Oh, Michael. Should have had that.
Jordan against DeRozan. That's short off the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
What you say, Chad?
Well, there's no doubt that this quarter has been all about them. They've come out hot, and they're not showing any signs of letting up.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Three-pointer, Lowry. And it's Lowry again missing.
Well, he continues to have trouble with his shot, well below 50% from the field in this period.
Here's Thunder.
Boom.
And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Yes,
Thunder's
sir.
got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Bulls. The Raptors have gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half starting. Ibaka dishes 2 to DeRozan. Poke loose. They double it with James. And Miles kicks to Lowry. Count the basket. Lowry's got 5 now.
Yep.
I think you'd have to say this about Coach Dwayne Casey. He is very consistent with his approach.
Oh! And that pattern continues, guys. Another heat check, another log on the fire.
Boy, the opposition has got to feel an avalanche bearing
like
down
that,
on them right now. They're wiping them off the floor.
Bye.
Ibaka with the screen on
so open.
Lets it go from 14.
Right.
And that's good for 2. 12 points for him.
Well, the pick and roll is one of many useful tools in the handbag of DeMar DeRozan. How about their ability to be effective in that situation?
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Ibaka with the screen on Curry. Teardrop shot. Second chance shot. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Boy, you love how Ibaka gets a little nasty down on the block. Excellent at putting the defense in a tough spot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops from Ibaka.
And Serge Ibaka, remember, it was a first-team all-defense selection. But over time, I think he's become more of a scoring-minded player, and I think that's affected his impact.
Oh! Wow.
Hello,
As great a scorer as Kevin Durant is, he is an unselfish player and takes great pride in getting his teammates a good look.
Now here's Powell, guarded by Pippen. 1:03 left to play here in the third. They get a hand on it, and so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Raptors.
And their guards really have done what they could to keep it close. What little offense they've been able to generate has come from the backcourt. They just need a little more balance.
59 seconds left to play in the third. Clock at 4. From deep. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And Clark, while we have a moment, let's show you the list of players who put up the most points last year. Russell Westbrook, number 1.
And he's not going to forget that season anytime soon. And it's safe to say neither will anyone who watched him.
And Toronto making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. The kick out to Westbrook.
Boom.
The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Westbrook's got 9.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And DeRozan kicks
They
to
can't do
Pirtle.
nothing. It's because they suck.
There's a screen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kevin Durant. The Raptors have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line. And he can't get the first one.
Oh, that's sad. That hurts. That hurts.
Good on the second free throw. And Chicago has possession. It's Durant on the wing. Back to Westbrook. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Another 3 for Chicago.
Assists like that have typified their effort
What do you
today.
think, Chad?
Terrific ball movement.
In the corner, O'Gara with it.
Oh, no.
Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
What are you
fellas,
doing?
That was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. The Raptors have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Here's Westbrook outside for Pippen.
Boom.
That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 4 assists in the game.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Honestly, I
You
should
got
have
to
held that
admire
in 2
the
seconds.
energy. This guy really wants to put this one away.
And so it's Chicago, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We've got ourselves a game. I think that this is going to be a game. 'Cause
Ed Hoiberg in a recent huddle with his players.
I was being buzzed.
Keep competing, guys. Keep competing. Hey, we made the extra pass all quarter. Great job. Great job. Keep that movement out there. All right, keep attacking, guys. Every time we get into the paint, something good's happening.
Fred Hoiberg smelling blood. Loves what they've been able to do offensively around the rim.
I think they found a weakness in the D. Want to keep pounding on it and at least until some kind of adjustment is made by the opponent.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Raptors. We've got Nogueira. He's out there with Pirtle, and it's Van Vliet in at the point. And Pippen gets it to go. And Doris, so many great point guards in the league. In fact, the number of stars at that position, we see them every night, but who are some of the floor generals that maybe don't get the headlines? More of the underrated portion.
I think the single most consistently underrated point guard, though certainly not by the contract extension he most recently signed, would be Mike Conley. This guy for the Memphis Grizzlies. Some guys just fit in the systems and the cities and the organizations for whom they play, and I would say Mike Conley, ability to run the team, ability to make the three-point shot, to make the players around him better. He comes to mind. Kemba Walker in Charlotte is a guy who, once they consistently start to make the playoffs as an undersized point guard, I think you could see him start to grow in reputation. And Isaiah Thomas, who launched himself for stretches into the MVP conversation. Interestingly, Kevin, what do all three have in common? A little bit undersized in today's NBA.
And can you believe Conley has never been an all-star
as
good as he is?
Cannot believe that. No, and you've had his teammates make it. Marc Gasol, most notably. I know that Marc Gasol would love to see Mike Conley next to him in an all-star uniform.
And that one misses. So there's a new procedure for choosing starters in the All-Star game, Doris. Fans account for 50% of the vote, as you know. Players, 25%. Media, 25%. What do you think of that?
I love that the fans have a vote. I would like to see the percentages changed in this way.
I just
would
realized
like
I've been
players, the
I've been
peers,
streaming
to
off
have
of the 2G network
weight.
instead of the
Give
5G
the
network.
media
So
and fans
things should be
25%
good
each.
now.
So just swap it so that the peers are dictating the outcome of the All-Star.
Or even if you just had maybe 2 players from each team, guys with some respect and some nice perspective to fill that role you're talking about.
That's a great point. You pick your leaders from your group, and they cast the vote. Perfect.
Dang,
the defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
To the paint, here's Siakam. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And when Pirtle sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
The shot's good from Rodman.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Toronto shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Pass to Anunoby. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one.
I mean, honestly, I've been better, but life happens.
There's the pass to Siakam. Just 3 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Wade passes to Westbrook.
Boom.
They grab their own miss.
And a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Van Vliet kicks to Pirtle. McDaniels passes to Van Vliet.
Game to start with, but then we found our rhythm and we've been doing.
The screen.
That first quarter was rough.
And that one goes long. For Chicago, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Back to Rodman. Jacks up a 3. The basket good off the assist from Wade. Rodman's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the fourth, strictly from the perimeter.
Well, they've got the green light to pull the trigger from 3, and I'll tell you, they put it to good use here.
Here's Pirtle. Bucket is good.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Out left to the wing. Here's Rodman. Another 3 for Chicago.
Woo, with a player this hot, I don't see their lead going anywhere.
For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. There's a good screen.
Right through.
Now here is Pirtle. He's guarded closely. Here's the teardrop. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Unbelievable. He blew that. Look, guys, no clue what went wrong there.
Yeah, sprinting end to end. Under control. That's the key.
No, exactly right, Greg. You can't go too fast. He pulled that off in brilliant fashion.
Here's Anunoby, defended by Carter. Feeds it to McDaniels. Takes the 3, and Wade sends it back. And he recovers it. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Nogueira, he's checked in for the Raptors. Curry's checked in for the Bulls. Zach LaVine comes in for Russell Westbrook. Now the dish to Rodman. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. Rodman's got 15 points here in the second half. Toronto's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
He's going to rack up more points than anybody else, and he's playing reserve.
Here's Anunoby. Passes it to Pirtle. Clock at 6.
He's got to shoot it.
Here's Van Vliet, guarded by Levine. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Thunder.
Boy, what a security blanket this guy has been on the offensive end. He made sure they didn't suffer any cold spells, and anytime the offense started to get stagnant, they could get him the basketball, and he'd get them in the right position.
And here's Toronto. Van Vliet passes to Pirtle. Griffin on the double team. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Levine. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Kicks it to Rodman. Dishes it to Curry.
Just keep it moving.
He feeds it to Levine. Pass to Curry. Back out to the wing. Clock at 4. Here's Curry with the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
Well, this is exactly how you put teams away. Late game execution leads to a tremendous win.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
That's how we do in Chicago, baby.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
What a game, chat. Y'all like that? Y'all like that?
Don't put the blame on me. I'm only human. I do what I can. I'm just a man. I do what I can. Don't put the blame on me. Don't put the blame on me.
Signature.
When the world turned its back on me, I was up against the wall. I had no foundation, no friends or no family to catch my fall. Running on empty, with nothing left in me but doubt. I picked up a pen and I wrote my way out.
I picked up the pen like Hamilton, street analyst. Now I write words and try to channel them. No political power, just lyrical power. Sitting on a crate on the corner, sipping for hours. Scheming on a come up, from evening to sun up. My man a waiting child, misdemeanors were younger. Courtroom, vision evidence. Jailhouse lawyers, these images still relevant. Flickering light inside my project hall. Sickening, the mice crawl all night long. In 87 Reagan is, and many pages I've written on. Writing songs about rights and wrongs and Bell's bonds. Master bedroom, bigger than the crib that I was raised at. I'm the architect like I wrote the code, the Waze app. I'm driven, Black Elohim from the streets of Queens. The definition of what it was written means. Know what I mean? I wrote my way out.
When the world turned its back on me, I was up against the wall. I had no foundation, no friends and no family to catch my fall. Running on empty, there was nothing left in me but doubt. I picked up a pen and I wrote my way out.
I really wrote my way up out of 6E. Developed relationships with fiends, I know they miss me. Before the Metro cars, it was tokens, I did the 10 speed. Never had wrote a rhyme in my life. What was a 16? At 16, arrested in housing, trip to the mountains, came right back. Trapping off couches, watching for mouses. Only tools we was pros with. Had it spot. The haters just confusion, pay attention how them jokes switch. Theodora was my favorite, the Mark Buchanan's mama couldn't afford them. I learned everything on the border, that's a big 8. Parties with no mixtape. Bumblebee tuning, I reach to get steak. I persevered. Composition, I kept it close. Competition near. I'm a Spartan without the spear. 300 rounds, it was written before I wrote it. Opportunity knocking, might miss it, that window closing. This poetry in motion, I'm a poet.
I wrote my way out.
When the world turned its back on me, I was up against the wall. I had no foundation, no friends or no family to catch my fall.
Ooh.
Running on them dead, there was nothing left in me but doubt. I picked up a pen and I wrote my way out.
High speed dubbing these rhymes in my dual cassette deck. Running out of time like I'm Jonathan Lawson's rent check. My mind is where the wild things are. Maurice Sendak. In withdrawal, I want it all. Please give me that pen back, y'all. I caught my first like from the other kids when I was caught reading. Oh, you think you smart? Pops tried in vain to get me to fight back. Sister tapped my brain, said, you'll get him right back. Oversensitive, defenseless, I made sense of it. A pencil in the lengths to which I'd go to learn my strengths. And these sentences are endless, so what if they leave me friendless? You got no chill. You're right, I'm relentless. I know Abuela's never really gonna win the lottery, so it's up to me to draw with this pen and artery. This Puerto Rican through the speakers, and if he
15
can
different
shine a
dunks?
beacon inside of the GWB and shine a light when it's gray out. I wrote my way out.
Oh, I was born in the eye of the storm. No loving arms to keep me warm. This hurricane in my brain is the burden I bear. I can do without, I'm here. Cause I wrote my way out.
Picked up the pen like Hamilton.
I wrote my way out of the black, wrote my way out of the project.
Picked up the pen like Hamilton.
I wrote my way out of the black, wrote my way out of the
Okay. Yeah, with that.
So if I wanted to put my little 2 cents in the game, then it would be from a different perspective. I thought that I would represent for my neighborhood and tell their story, be their voice
Game time.
in a way that nobody has done it. Tell the real story.
I was going to change his name.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports.
What's up,
Tonight, it'll be the
Chet?
Chicago Bulls up against the San Antonio Spurs. Well, for San Antonio, coming off a loss.
I never wanna waste your time. My life, so precious. Is yours, is mine. And look at the time. My God, so precious. Is yours, is mine.
Woo! Here we go.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get and David Aldridge. And they need him to be that way, DA. Thank you, especially after Tim Duncan's retirement and Manu and TP getting older. This is Kawhi's team now, for sure. The new year getting ramped up, always a roller coaster ride, which is fun. Brent, have you ever been on a team that, say, started slowly, then really turned it on late? Or or the other way around?
Well, I've been on teams that started slowly and finished slower.
Boom!
If that helps you out at all.
And we're going to start like
no
that
fun
today.
whatsoever. A little bit of both throughout 14 years of playing experience in the NBA, Kevin, and it's just interesting. This is why coaches are so often talking about asking for players to be on the roster that give you consistent effort and to try to stay as even-keeled as possible, whether things are going well or your team is performing poorly. You know there's still a standard at which you want each of your guys to perform at and consistently give you that effort.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Skilled tandem of Leonard and Aldridge at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Tony Parker. Then it's Pau Gasol. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Here's Parker. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. The basket counts and one. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
That's what's up.
What a treat it is to watch Curry dish the rock. It has a sense for knowing where his guys are at all times.
Whoa!
Chicago shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Here's Chicago. It's been 8 unanswered points for them.
Aggressive coming out of the gate here,
left
guys.
that
Wow.
way too
Already
open
the
for
lead
him.
is significant. Excellent play on both ends.
Special thanks to Under Armour for that sweet replay we just saw. Another unleash chaos moment. Here's
That should've been
Aldridge.
stolen.
And that one hits back iron.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession. You cannot give mid-range shooters any space like that to operate.
Chamberlain kicks to Curry. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Hands it from downtown. And 11 points for Thunder.
Too open.
Already with the commanding lead, a
He's too
terrific
good.
offensive performance.
You can't guard
If you
him.
check out the strategy, you can see already the plays that they're calling. Feels like they found a weakness or two in the defense.
Here's Leonard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Minnesota.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
Curry against Parker. Here's Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
A super high percentage shot from Aldridge there. Layups work.
And LaMarcus Aldridge really possesses tremendous shooting touch when you consider this guy's basically a 7-footer, and he's increasing that range. Last season, up over 40% from 3.
Out to the right wing. Outside Jordan. Shot clock at 5. Passes to Thunder. Kept alive. Chamberlain. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Chamberlain got his first points of the game. Parker dishes to Forbes. The feed to Aldridge. Pass to Parker. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Off target with his 3. And Aldridge doesn't shoot a ton of threes, yet he still earns his keep in that mid-range.
Yeah, on that left block, back to the basket, and with his size, that turnaround, Jay, is just about unstoppable.
Parker passes to Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. Poked loose. On here comes Curry all alone.
Whoa, 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 the solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Only Steph, though.
Defense totally.
Only Steph, though.
Off guard. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Parker with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Leonard against Jordan. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
There's that 7'5" wingspan coming into play. Aldridge easily making that look inside.
Thunder passes to Curry. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 5 points so far.
great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Pass to Forbes. Good-looking screen by Gasol. And Forbes kicks to Parker. Inside. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway. In other sports, the drafts have so many rounds, the scouts have a lot of work to do. But with only 2 rounds in the NBA draft, Brent, can the GM really just cover most of it?
I think the GMs, at least the smartest GMs, Kevin, have a great team behind them that gets out there, gathers as much information as possible, and does as much in terms of not only the play, but the player, the dynamics of the player, his characteristics, what he's about. To bring all that information to a general manager and present it to him before the draft. Teams do a great job of targeting guys that they think are going to enhance their roster.
And now the international realm comes into play, too.
Well, if I signed you up for my Mediterranean scouting service, Kevin, would you do it?
Yeah, I'd do it for free.
I'll see you over there. Yeah, that's just not a good pass. I don't know what he's thinking there. A poor decision.
So for the Bulls, Vince Carter is checked in for Jordan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Thunder. The Spurs also with the sub. Anderson's checked in.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Spurs
there is
trail
no
by 20.
competition here at all.
Mills passes to Aldridge. Kicks it to Mills. Left side Anderson. Ginobili outside.
Eating them alive on the court because they can't shoot.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Aldridge, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
No, right now he is locked in. He's getting great shots, and he's burning the D in a variety of ways.
Carter for 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
It is brutal to try and match up on the perimeter with a team that is this hot.
Here's Ginobili. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Carter. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And practically doubling his assist totals over the back half of his career. Durant's a more than willing facilitator. Whatever his team needs to win, he'll do it.
Here's Mills. 11-point game his last outing. Aldridge a screen. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, really trying to sell it out there, but the official he ain't buying.
Well. Oh, on them.
Just 4 seconds left here in the opening quarter.
And he
held that too long.
In the water. Excellent
Didn't hold
finish.
it long enough.
Yeah, when your opponent's down and frustrated, this is when you could turn it up.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And one of the most competitive men ever to play this game, Manu Ginobili, spoke with us about this year.
Just rely on what happened in the past, then you're...
Well, the fire is still there, but the energy and the ability, guys, to get it done physically, let's face it, at this point, Ginobili's mostly gutting it out.
Still, you know, though, he'll either beat you or go down swinging. Just a tough individual.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a
Whoa!
contested quarter as we move here into the second. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, you've got a huge advantage.
Russell Westbrook out there with Pippen. Then there's Carter. And it's Durant. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Westbrook kicks to Pippen. Shoots the 3. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And with these new player tracking cameras, you see some very interesting numbers. The Spurs, one of the lowest teams in terms of pace and fast break points. And yet, they're one of the top teams, Brent, in average speed and distance travel. How do you explain that?
Well, what they do, Kevin, is every time down the court, they set up their offense and they run through their options. And that could be very frustrating for anybody who's trying to defend it. They're waiting within a 24-second shot clock to have one or two defenders relax, get lazy, and as soon as they do, the Spurs take advantage of it.
So it's San Antonio now, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they need to pick themselves up. I mean, physically, you give up a lot going into post-regulation play and losing after 2 overtime periods to an inferior team. Boy, that can take a toll.
Anderson dishes to Mills.
Oh, no.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. Chicago has gone 7 of 9 on three-pointers tonight. Outstanding mark from long range. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kawhi Leonard has become a go-to scorer, but his focus still starts at the defensive end. He said, my mindset is the same every game. Whoever I'm playing against, I go in and try to stop their best scorer and then try to get myself going on the offensive end. Kevin?
And David, that's what you get with Kawhi. Mr. Consistency, one of the best two-way players in the game. And the Spurs with some changes. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Aldridge. And Murray's subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Wide open look here for Murray. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. For 3, Pippen. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Pippen's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
Yeah, we got to be a DEFCON 1 here, because at this point, he is so dialed in, you got to get him off his spots.
And Mills kicks to Gasol. To the wing on the left. Dishes it to Mills. Gay outside. Back to Gasol. For 3, Murray. That one's not going to go. Great D that time from Westbrook. Brent, when you played, you were able to score in a variety of ways. Which do you think you were better at, shooting off the catch or off the dribble?
There's no doubt that shooting off the catch, Kevin, was much easier for me. I love the fact that I could get my feet set, start to anticipate when the ball was coming, who the ball was coming from, and then establish my own rhythm for each of those opportunities to cast away at the rim.
I would think, though, you'd get rhythm by working off the dribble, too.
Yeah, sometimes you have to be able to do that, but I oftentimes use that dribble to maybe create another opportunity for a teammate. And then the other idea, Kevin, is if you're a great catch and shoot player, the pump fake and one dribble in, that's something you have to perfect to keep the defense honest in terms of their closeouts.
Gasol, a screen on Pippen. Gay loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in.
And got to admire how Gay sees the floor. Effortlessly shredding the D on that drive. Just a fantastic penetrator.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
Yeah, he has that kind of range, but maybe not that time the best judgment.
Westbrook passes to Durant. Carter for 3. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
And I ask you, what can you do? This guy is a phenomenal decision maker.
Murray kicks to Mills. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the
I
contact
saw that
right
one
there. And to look now at the 4 areas where shots can come from. The paint, mid-range, and shots from deep, all broken down for San Antonio.
And when you look at that chart, concentrate for a second on what they're not doing. They're not getting a lot of threes from the corners. That's something that has to change. Makes it much easier to defend the team when you know they can't score from the corners.
Free throw good. Mills.
The Australian-born Patty Mills, former second-round pick. Who knew Mills would someday win an NBA championship? Well, the Spurs did.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Curry's checked in for Chamberlain. LeBron comes in for Vince Carter. Jordan, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. And Thunder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Took him no time at all on that one. And that's now 18 points for Thunder. And Greg Popovich has led the Spurs to the playoffs in all 20 of the full seasons he's coached the team. But you know what, Brent? He always gives his players the credit.
Well, Pop knows that the players are the ones who deserve all of the accolades. But there's no doubt that there's an appreciation for the way that Pop continues to put his team and each member of the team into situations where they collectively can compete every year. And it's not about just competing for the playoffs, Kevin. I'm talking about competing for titles. What a run that Greg Popovich has been on.
And Forbes kicks to Gasol. Gasol a screen. Just 5 on the clock. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Here's Thunder. Another 3 for Chicago.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Gasol a screen. Mills dishes to Leonard. Just his first attempt. The shot's good from Forbes.
And Kawhi just continues to improve his passing and playmaking. He's a team leader who constantly seeks out the open opportunity.
And out of bounds is San Antonio gains possession. And the Spurs with some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Gasol. Ginobili comes in for Rudy Gay. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Now here's Parker. Defense is right there.
What? Yo.
He kicks to Forbes. He dishes it to Leonard. Over Jordan. Great D that time from Jordan. Here's Thunder. And down it goes just as the clock hits.
How about the timing? An unbelievable touch on that one.
Do you think he knew? He knew from the moment he let that go. Just unreal.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime
Welcome,
Show.
everybody. So far, a pretty one-sided first half. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what did you see from them?
That was the half of the super sub.
And that is just...
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. It's been a clinic out there. The Spurs shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Aldridge is at the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Then there's Parker. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position.
Not many, if any, bigs in the league have a more proficient mid-range game. Aldridge with the soft touch there.
Boom!
Do a deep dive into LaMarcus Aldridge's career
How's it going,
numbers.
Six-Sword?
He is just one of the best big
I saw
men
that
shooting the
party invite,
basketball,
but I can't
especially
join
from the mid-range
parties.
with incredible
That's what I saw.
consistency. He can hurt you from all over the floor, but especially from around the 15-foot mark. That is his bread and butter.
And it's good for 2. And that's 31 points for Thunder.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Parker passes to Forbes. He feeds it to Leonard. Gasol, a screen on Jordan. Leonard inside, guarded by Jordan. Shoots over Curry. Aldridge misses. And the mid-range jumper, not usually a recipe for efficiency. Brent, you think the Spurs want Aldridge to take a step back and take more threes?
Well, last season he shot over 40% from the three-point line, and I think that the big guys stepping out to the corner is something that a lot of offenses look to. He didn't take a ton of threes, but when he did, he'd knock them down.
The dish now to Forbes. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Leonard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? Chamberlain with the block. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Here's Thunder. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Yeah!
And it's 37 points for Thunder.
Well, his offense should come with a warning label, caution, flammable.
Back
He's
off.
connecting on everything. The D looks dumbfounded.
Chicago making some changes. Carter comes in for James. And Pippen subbed in for Michael Jordan. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Parker right
Boy,
side.
Steph.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
The three-pointer is right on target. Thunder's got 14 points now in the second half.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Spurs have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Oh!
Parker dishes to Leonard. Here's Aldridge. Chamberlain with the block. And they're able to recover. Here's Leonard. You know what? They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Curry passes to Thunder. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. From the arc. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin, on this trip. They can't continue to come up empty.
Outside Leonard. Back to Anderson. And he banks in the layup.
Anderson's inside game reminiscent of an old teammate of his, Boris Diaw, patient in the post around the rim.
It's Vince Carter on the wing. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Leonard. Here's Thunder. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Carter's got 3 assists in the game. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Brent, when some guys slam it home, they treat it like a normal play. Who are some of the guys that use the dunk as a tactic to fire up their teammates?
Well, I think we have some guys who are really spectacular when they finish, Kevin. Certainly anytime Blake Griffin gets to the rim, or DeAndre Jordan, where seemingly his head's up in there and slams it down, it fires up the crowd. But most of the time, it's the little guys that get you going the most. On the fast break, all of a sudden the ball gets to somebody on the wing, and to watch a little guy get up in the air with somebody underneath him and throw it down, that gets everybody off the bench and fired up.
So unexpected, Brent. That's a great point. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Spurs' Greg Popovich talked about developing players. He said, our method is usually tough love. I don't think coddling works, and beating them to death mentally doesn't work either. You give them a clear picture of what's demanded, show care, understand what makes them tick. If that doesn't get through, you get rid of them. Kevin?
And the military background of Popovich plays a part in this way of thinking, David. It's why the Spurs have been so successful for so many years. So for the Bulls, LeBron's checked in for Chamberlain. Kevin Durant comes in for Curry. And Russell Westbrook subbed in for Carter. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Pau Gasol's checked in for Aldridge. Gay comes in for Anderson. Ano Ginobili's checked in for Murray. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Leonard kicks to Mills. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Mills has got 5 now.
This is some of what he does best. Mills can shoot from downtown.
And out of bounds, San Antonio gains possession. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jordan comes in for Thunder. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Mills dishes to Gay. Gay is double. Outside Gasol. Ginobili with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. 5 on the clock. Mills passes to Gasol. Shoots over Griffin. No good from Gasol. There's the pass to Jordan. pulls up on the wing. He gets that one.
LeBron James with spectacular vision. His court awareness is something he came into the league with and is off the charts.
And so it's Chicago with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this.
Let's rock.
A chance now to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team just moments ago.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1,001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision-making, and that takes great recognition from all 5 guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. LeBron James is out there with Griffin. Then there's Dwayne Wade. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Rodman in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
And given that Laverne is almost 7 feet tall, it's no surprise that he uses his length once he's deep down on the inside.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Off the screen. The second chance effort, and the layup is good.
And when it comes to rebounds, Laverne is relentless on the glass.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. For 3, Westbrook, good on the triple.
And defensively, you have got to extend to their shooters. They have been on fire this half.
Yeah, and then the fear sets in that you're going to create driving lanes that could lead to easy buckets. This is not an easy fix.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. Before his injury, Rudy Gay had made some strides on the defensive end. In general, Greg, he doesn't get enough credit sometimes for his impact on that side of the ball.
Yeah, Gay has always been a great ball hawk. I mean, he's got long arms to pick off lazy passes. He gets a good amount of blocks for a wing player as well. Very much so underrated when you talk about his defense.
Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Outside, White feeds it to Laverne. Passes it to Gay. Poked away. Ginobili kicks to White. Shot clock at 6. They set the pick. Over Westbrook. And that one goes long. The Bulls have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. And it's Wade, that time on the assist from Rodman. Wade's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't fault the D there. They all did their jobs, but a superstar talent knows what to do and gets it done.
Laverne dishes to Gay. Such an adjustment for young players drafted into the NBA, managing money, being accountable to your teammates, to, the many things that tug and pull on you. Brent, can the league do anything more to help them through this sometimes uncomfortable process?
I think the league does a great job, Kevin, of addressing these things, not only the NBA, but certainly the Players Association in terms of educating the players. To me, Kevin, as an ex-player, though, the biggest responsibility falls on the veteran players of that team to take a young player under their wing, to watch what it is that they're doing socially, and to make sure that they set them up for success off the court. It's pretty simple. I figured it out. He can't miss. Adding to the lead with ease and capitalizing on every opportunity. He can't miss.
And White kicks to Laverne. White against Westbrook. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Trying to cut into this lead. Bad time for a miscue.
Yeah, they may have some ants in the pants right here. You just have to take what the defense gives you.
And the Spurs with some changes. Kyle Anderson comes in for Rudy Gay. And Murray subbed in for White. Back to Westbrook. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Murray kicks to Bertans. Rodman against Anderson. There's the feed to Laverne. Laverne. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Wade has the open look. Another three for Chicago.
And Griffin spreading the wealth now, showing he's more than just a scorer.
Spurs have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. They set the pick. Murray, the pass to Laverne. 1:46 left to play here in the fourth. Looking to end the run. And the shot no good, a bit short. Laverne's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Got that one up quick. And that's 17 points for Russell Westbrook.
The tenacity, the attention to detail, it's why these guys are in complete control.
It seems like they've been at it on both ends tonight. Tremendous all-around play from them. Has them up quite a bit here.
Well executed, great rhythm. You've got to finish that one.
Well, it's like Thanksgiving out there, carving out space off the screen. Just couldn't complete the play.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Thunder.
They looked aggressive on the offensive end, and that compounded into lots of great opportunities that he capitalized on.
Whoa!
And Westbrook gets it to go.
And saving their best for last. Tremendous run here to seal the win.
And you could just see everything coming together like a perfect storm, and they just rolled on through.
Griffin with the steal. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires the three. Russell Westbrook again from deep.
And they've earned this one, showing an ability to dominate in front of their home crowd.
Yeah, tick-tock and not much time on the clock left. Double-digit lead and coming up roses.
And the Bulls another three.
And Wade demonstrates once again why he is still one of the best defenders in the game.
Murray with it. Ball's knocked loose. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Carlito il finale drammatico, DiCaprio nell'Atlantico, Tony Montana e col milioni spesi dentro, ci sono I baracconi in città, e forse non ho avuto tutto ciò che ho chiesto, ma tutto il resto era un canto. Andava sempre così, dal lunedì al venerdì, la stessa gente di in tasca niente, però era meglio di un film. Lupin, MacGyver, Batman, Street Fighter, Tekken, Pac-Man. Mi guardo adesso, rimpiango e penso che tutto questo era un calcio.
Okay, play one more game.
Tutto questo era un calcio. 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 Si stava meglio sconosciute senza paparazzi. Quando ancora a Milano giravo in scooter, rispetto ai macchinoni maxi ho sempre preferito il taxi. Non ce lo vedo De Niro che fa il driver per Uber. I Superman moderni stanno sul computer, zero criptonite. Oggi è la vita vera. La concorrenza del rap non è più mite, ce n'è sempre uno pronto a come l'uomo tigre. Se pensa come girava il mondo 20 anni fa, che per giocare ai videogame doveva andare al bar. La solitudine accompagna anche le superstar. Finisce che parli con l'auto come i supercar. Andavo da blockbuster, i film di serie A.
Excuse me, one second.
cielo Jurassic Park. Mi sentivo in paradiso, in quel Luna Park. Oggi è chiuso, tempo scaduto, niente più caldo. Andava sempre così, dal lunedì al venerdì. La stessa gente in tasca, niente però era meglio di un film. Il rap di Big e Tupac, Space Jam e Michael Jordan. Mi guardo adesso, rimpiango e penso che tutto questo era un calcio.
Feel your eyes, they all over me. Don't be shy, take control of me. Get the vibe, it's gonna be lit tonight.
Baby girl, you give me 10 ton of fatness, give me some of that. Thinks with the badness, look how she at. Shape like a death, but I'm not just that. It's a good piece of mentals under the cap. Mama love how you chat. Watching every step of the paper, the way you got. Staying in my brain, memory not detached. Mainly my aim is to give it this love. If not, dig the way you move. Let me acknowledge the way you do. Then I would not lie, baby. You beat me up like Scotty. It's how hypnotic the way you move. That's why I wanted to get to you. And I would not like a baby. You moves how hypnotic.
No lie,
Girl, you never meant to.
feel your eyes, they all over me. Don't be shy, take control of me. Get the vibe, it's gonna be lit tonight. No lie, hypnotized, pull another one. It's alright, I know what you want. Get the vibe, it's gonna be lit tonight. No lie,
Seems how we do it.
no lie,
So we say do it.
no lie.
Seems how we do it.
It's gonna be lit tonight.
Put a bang,
No
bang, bang.
lie,
Seems how we do it.
no lie.
So we say do it.
No lie,
Seems how we do it.
it's gonna be lit tonight.
Put a bang, bang, bang.
Apparently,
My girl, so let
my
me
buddy
see you.
Flo Cello's gonna stop in for a bit.
And let me own it, my girl. The style that I have myself.
We'll see him when he gets here. Where we? I'm looking for.
You deserve it, so don't be scared. It's hypnotic the way you move. Let me
I thought the nickname was here.
then I would not lie, baby. You beat me up like Scotty. It's how hypnotic the way you move.
Where is his nickname?
And I would not like a baby. You moves how hypnotic.
No
Girl, you never
lie,
meant
feel your eyes, they all over me. Don't be shy, take control of me. Get the vibe, it's gonna be lit tonight. No lie, hypnotized, pull another one. It's alright, I know what you want. Get the vibe, it's gonna be lit tonight.
Does anybody remember where the nickname for the players are?
It's gonna be lit tonight. No lie,
Seems how we do it.
no lie,
So we say do it.
no lie.
Seems how we do it.
It's gonna be lit tonight.
Put a bang, bang, bang. Shake that body, let me see you just do it. Get him 100%. Move that body, let me see you just do it. Girl, go and represent. Shake that body, let me see you just do it to the fullest extent. Move that body, let me see you just do it. Girl, you
Remember.
100%.
Feel your eyes, they all
Oh, well.
over me. Don't be shy,
Say
take
better.
control of me. Get the vibe, it's gonna be lit tonight. No lie, hypnotized, pull another one. It's alright, I know what you want. Get the vibe.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Cleveland Cavaliers at Quicken Loans Arena. For the Cavaliers, a win tonight would make it 3 victories in their first 4 games of the season. That would be a nice little run to start the year.
That ain't happening because they got us, boys. Be humble. Sit down.
Welcome Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. The Cleveland Cavaliers come into this one after a win against Orlando. And just a 2-point win there. They had to fight tooth and nail for it.
And the story of that game was their terrific rhythm on the offensive end.
Well, it started with their energy. They played with a lot of it. And then on the other end, they looked very comfortable getting their shots.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Thunder is out there with Jordan. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's LeBron James. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low.
Well, we all know this. Love is one of the best offensive rebounders in the game. He knows how to get in position as the shot is going up.
Pass to Chamberlain, and Curry has it in the corner. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, excuse me, 1 second. Real quick, I need to set something up just real quickly. Where's my BRB? Right there. All right, 1 second.
Yes! Woo! That's a clip. Boom! That's clipped.
Location secure.
All right, we're back.
The season just getting underway. Chris, we've heard some players and coaches say that the 82-game regular season schedule is a bit too long. What do you think?
I think they've been playing 82 games since the seasons and since players that before us have come along. And I think that we're keeping that same tradition. I think we're the only sport that constantly talks about changing the number of games and everything else. I don't know how you keep tradition. I don't know how you keep numbers, statistics. So 82 games, I don't feel is too much. I mean, look at the money players are getting paid to now. There's more incentive. So 82 games, I've done it. It's not too hard. You're going to get injuries. You're going to be tired, but this is a tough job, and you know, guys are strong enough to handle it. I'm an 82-game
Maybe
guy.
one of those
as you can
games.
see.
Okay.
I keep saying
can see
82
it.
games, 82 games, 82
Clear
games.
as a bell, I can see you're an 82-game guy.
Yeah.
There it is.
Drops in the tray.
Dropped it.
And it's 9 points for Thunder.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Thompson.
Way.
And it's Chicago with the rebound. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And how about the defensive adjustments in that one? Their
Woo!
communication was brilliant all night.
They really work well together. They trusted each other. That's how you get stops.
Here's Thomas. Following the three-point basket by Chicago. Love goes in, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
and I want to see more of this. Love is excellent at muscling through contact. It doesn't matter how hard you hit him, he can still get it done. Well, Kevin Love is a great rebounder. We all know that. Very skilled.
We got this, sir. We got this. We good. Don't be Gucci.
And when you look at Love's game defensively, Chris, what stands out?
Well, he avoids cheap fouls. He controls the backboards and just a great scorer.
Jordan the pass to Thunder. From past the arc, another three for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Korver kicks to Thompson. And the wide open shot from Crowder. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Crowder's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Cleveland. The three.
I did not want to shoot
6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Back to Love. There's the pick. The screen from Thompson. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain.
A big mistake by the D, and they got away with it.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
There it is.
Another three for Chicago.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
And part of this falls on the defense. I mean, you know he's hot. You'd like to force someone else to shoot the basketball.
This is a tough match. Not even that lie. I ain't gonna play that.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland. And you look at Thunder, what a contribution.
They got to start guarding him out to about 28 feet because he's killing them from long range.
Oh, no,
different look down for Cleveland. Channing Fries checked in for Thompson. Smith comes in for Crowder. And Shumpert in there for Kyle Korver. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Curry. Carter comes in for James. Pippen's checked in for Jordan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Thunder. No good that time. Westbrook with a wide open look. And the Bulls, another three.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Well, they have some terrific shooters on their squad, and they are all shining brightly for them today.
Now, here is Smith. He had 16 points in the win against Orlando. And Shumpert kicks to Thomas. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. And Fry slams it in.
That's just the vision of Thomas, spotting the open man and delivering the ball on time and on target.
And Pippen gets it to go.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Well, the Bulls last year were just dreadful from deep. I mean, they were one of the worst three-point percentages in the league. They just didn't have enough consistent shooters to spread the floor.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Carter left side. Back to Westbrook. Durant kicks to Pippen. And Carter has it in the corner. And then Carter with the dunk.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Now, here is Smith. Outside Thomas. Shumpert in the corner. Here's Love, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Cleveland making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Here's Chicago. They're on a 16-7 run. Carter for 3, and the 3 ball is good. Carter's got 5 points so far.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Outside Thomas. Love with the screen on Westbrook. Here's Thomas. Carter with the block. Goes back up. And Thomas with the lay-in. Good. Thomas got his first bucket of the night. The Bulls leading by 14. Carter dishes to Durant. Kicks it to Westbrook. Passes to Durant. He feeds it to Westbrook. Here's Pippen. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
Yo! Yo! Oh!
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And so it's Chicago in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And we'll be back with you shortly.
I'm going to play this last game. I'm up to 3 hours now, so.
3 hours? That's what's up. Yeah, I want to get back to the stream.
And of course, as we've always seen with LeBron James, it's not just about the numbers, but his tremendous, tremendous leadership.
I put all the pressure on me to be better and come through for my.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example of how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. Guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Playing smart in this first period. Credit their unselfish play.
Always a good strategy. Get as many people involved as you can early on.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Durant is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Pippen. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Carter in at the 3 spot. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing. And if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through.
Like, okay, but these stats, though. What was can't remember. Oh no. Oh, there we go. These stats, though.
Through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson's certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. Jefferson with the 3. The shot comes out, so the Bulls will take it the other way. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
2 division rivals facing off tonight. They'll see one another 4 times this season.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And Chris, you've been working as an analyst now for quite some time. Do you feel that how you view and enjoy the game has changed as you've transitioned from being a player on the floor to the booth?
You know what? I've learned a lot, and I learned to look at the game a different way, but I look at the game the same way. I think the onus is on the player to execute what the coach and the GM puts out there for you to do, for you not to become a one-dimensional player, for you to improve in the summertime. That's the only time you can improve. And when you don't come back and you don't improve, it's obvious that you have the same glaring weaknesses that you had the year before. Even if you're not on a team that can compete for a championship, you want to make sure that you compete for a championship, that you compete for an all-star, that you compete to have your name out there. And so a lot of times we'll watch some of those teams, and I love seeing if they compete or if they laid it down early in the season. So, no, I would say that really what gives me an advantage is that the way that I looked at the game, and hopefully, you know, that gives me a unique perspective when I'm out there trying to talk talk to other basketball heads like myself.
Sinks the three-pointer. Thunder's got 26 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Korver gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
If you do not respect that Kyle Korver has been making a living as a sniper from deep, then you haven't been doing your studying. You don't know the scouting report.
Nailed from three-point land.
He is the #1 reason why his team is up right now. He's shooting very well and really feeling it out there.
Thomas kicks to Korver. Back to Thomas from downtown. Again, Thomas missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Got that bucket in no time at all. That's now 32 points for Thunder.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Outside Korver feeds it to Crowder. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Crowder's got 9.
He's worked a lot on his three-point shot. Crowder makes enough where it has to be on.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And he dunks it down.
And showing he can play above the rim. Crowder with the highlight right there.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. And Chris, you had the chance to play with Kyle Korver in Philadelphia. A decade later, he makes his first All-Star appearance.
Yeah, he's my rookie, the 51st pick of the 2003 draft. Nobody outside of the Korver family expected him to become, but I knew he was going to be a heck of a sniper when I saw him practicing, shooting every day.
Thompson outside, dishes it to Jefferson. 1:29 left in the first half. The screen from Thompson. They grab their own miss. Here's Chamberlain. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Timeout called, Cleveland. And for the contending teams like the Cavs, the buyout market has proven to be critical. A very important way to add talent around the deadline.
Yeah, think about what the Cavs did last season. I mean, they got D. Williams, Andrew Bogut, just what they needed, playmaking and shot blocking. Unfortunately, Bogut got hurt. Still, those veteran pieces can make a big difference.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. J.R. Smith's checked in for Jefferson. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Kyle Korver. Thunder passes to Curry. The feed to Pippen. Here's Thunder from deep. And Shumpert pulls it down.
Whole night.
Thomas outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thomas got 7 points here in this quarter.
He played a very solid first quarter. Now he's taking it up a notch here in the second.
The dish to LeBron. The pass to Thunder. They double him with Shumpert. It's stolen by Amon Shumpert. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. Here's Thomas. Scottie Pippen grabs the miss. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. 6 to shoot. Thunder. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Thunder's got 40 points.
Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open and it's too difficult.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch.
And it's just about...
Not gonna lie, this hasn't been easy. They've really been pushing my buttons.
As we return a look at the corner of Euclid and East 6th in downtown Cleveland, just a few blocks from our spot here at Quicken Loans Arena. Cleveland's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. Thomas and Corver, the guard handle. And it's Crowder in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Threw it out.
And so here's Cleveland. Love with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot
There
bigger.
it is.
He dialed that one up from long distance. Thunder's got 43 points. And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up for the task.
And defensively, this is the opposite of how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I mean, you spend all that time in the locker room trying to get mentally prepared. Then you come out and give up that? Nah.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And again, it's Isaiah Thomas. Thomas got 13.
Well, Thomas is one of the fastest guys in the game. He just demonstrated that when he drove to the rim in everybody's face.
Tries again. Outside for Curry. For 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. 12 points for Steph Curry.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
The screen from Thompson. Knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And we'll examine here how the distribution has been between three-pointers and two-pointers tonight for the Cavaliers. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Kevin Durant's checked in for the Bulls. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Crowder against Jordan. Shot clock at 6. Crowder kicks to Thomas. But they'll get another chance. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Oh, he had plenty of space to square up and take that easy shot, but I don't understand why he faded away there.
Wasted no time on that one. 46 points for Thunder.
Their entire offense has revolved around him today, and that's been the perfect game plan.
Outside Corver. Thomas sets a screen for Corver. It's a pick by Love. Here's Thomas. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Stephen Curry.
Well, how about Isaiah Thomas making his second All-Star game last season? I mean, many people felt he should have been a starter. The fan vote ended up early and giving it to Kyrie Irving and DeMar DeRozan instead, but terrific season for Isaiah Thomas.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Vince Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Russell Westbrook comes in for Thunder. And 3 from Jordan. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 3rd assist on the night. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the 3rd. And Thomas last season setting career highs in scoring and efficiency, Chris.
Oh, well, he took his play to a new level. Only 5'9", but you can't measure the size of his heart.
From the wing. Chicago grabs the miss. Chamberlain got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Thomas kicks to Jefferson. Pass to Corver. The 3 from Thomas. Again, Thomas missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's stolen by Corver.
Who's moving?
He kicks it to Thomas. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Cavaliers have made 3 free throws so far, haven't missed any. And the technical free throw is good. Last season, one thing this Bulls team did was attack the glass. We're used to seeing them rebound well on the defensive end. They also did great work, Chris, getting second chance points.
Yeah, you love the fight and attitude every player has in the paint. Everyone on this roster can go up and steal you an extra possession if you don't box them out.
J.R. Smith's checked in for Cleveland. Amon Shumpert has come in for Thomas. Love and Durant sends it back.
But Durant covers a ton of ground with his limp, using his wingspan to wipe away shots.
Woo! Shots good by Pippen.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another
I don't
one
know how I
from
did that,
distance.
but that worked.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Korver sets the screen for Shumpert. A 3-ball, and there's Korver on the assist by Love. That's 7 points for Kyle Korver.
Anything you can do, I can do better. We got a little gamesmanship going on.
I like this. It feels like it's getting a little personal out there. It could make it all the more interesting going down the stretch.
Cleveland's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Smith. Banked in off the glass. Smith's got 7 points.
Nice. Look how alert Shumpert is. He knows whenever one of his teammates is open to get him to rock.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
We found a rhythm now, boys.
There's 48 seconds left in the third. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Thompson, he's checked in for Channing Frye. And a change for the Bulls. James is checked in. James against Love. At the top of the key, Thompson.
How's it going?
It's a pick by Love. Thompson dishes to Korver. 6 to shoot. Here's Shumpert. That's good from 17 feet away. Shumpert's got his first points in this one.
See that quick shooting from Shumpert? He's a confident scorer in the mid-range.
No one near James as he lets it go. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got assist number 8 now on the night. Smith on the wing. It's a pick by Love. Carter with the block. James doesn't get it to drop for him. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Bulls running away with it. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Chris, it's hard at times to see just how effective a post player is on the defensive end beyond the blocks. What's the one thing that shows you a post player is doing an excellent job of defending for their team?
Well, look at the penetration of a great guard. Right now, guards are playing at such a high level in their quickness, so when you see a guard attack, notice if that big man comes over and he has both feet planted. He doesn't have to get a charge, doesn't have to block, but does he stay vertical and does he get over there fast enough that the offensive guard that was trying to score can't get his shot up and has to change, either pass the ball or continue his dribble. Right now, a lot of defense is done by just being in the correct spot at the right time, because you're not going to block the shot or you just want to deter the player from coming in. And so I would say watch how that player owns the paint defensively, not necessarily how he blocks shots, but by where he is on his position, can he help stop penetration from guards coming up top.
Oh, that's a great tutorial. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So the Bulls 5 right now. Dennis Rodman is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Zach.
Oh!
That's a great dunk!
Freakish athletically.
That's
Wow.
how you do it. On sensational speed from James, a force of nature in the open court with his combination of quickness and athleticism.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And James throws it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Rodman brings the double team. Knocked loose. Here's Calderon. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
And I love how calm and collected Calderon was on that little finish inside.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. That's good from Calderon. Chris, if you were on the rules committee, what rule change would you like to see the NBA make going forward?
Kevin, there's not a rule I'd necessarily have changed, but I'd ask them to kind of reinterpret a couple of rules, and that goes with the flagrant foul. I often see so many plays that are just hard fouls called as flagrant fouls, and that can affect not only a player and later on whether it's a flagrant 2, but it can affect the game. It can affect the next game by how it's interpreted by a player being kicked out because of that. And so I just want to take the sensitivity or put the toughness back into that. So many flagrant fouls are called and they're not going at the head or they're chopping down on the wrist, and I just like to see it get back to be interpreted as it was a little while ago, maybe 20, 25 years ago.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Shumpert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. His three-pointers off the mark. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Green with the block. Calderon against Levine. Outside for Jefferson. Passes it to Shumpert. He dishes it to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Jefferson with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Jefferson's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
I like the intensity from James, using his speed to knife toward the rim.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Screen by Jefferson. Calderon kicks to Jefferson. Jeff Green on the wing. James covering. And stolen by James. Up and in on the layup. James has got 13 points in just this quarter.
James is just a versatile scorer. When he's feeling it, get out of the way and let him do his thing.
Kicks it to Green. And Griffin sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Griffin. Channing Frye's checked in for Cleveland. Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Westbrook comes in for Dwayne Wade. Zizic passes to Calderon. Chris, you see some of the rookies coming into the league. They need to put on more weight. They need to build up a little bit. And how aggressive saying that were you looking to add strength when you came into the NBA?
Well, I was fortunate that I already had an NBA-type body, and so I really didn't need to try to bulk up for the NBA. You know, I really disagree that a lot of guys got to get stronger. Look at Kevin Durant. You know, we all know the famous story about how trainers laughed at him when he got to the league. The NBA is unique in that, do you have skill? Can you play? So, no, Curry doesn't need to put on 25 pounds of muscle, I think we've seen. Durant doesn't need to put on 15 pounds of muscle. It's more about your game. It's more about your core and your balance. You'll pick up natural.
Oh! Tell us how you really feel.
How about that finish? Whew. And how's that for a one-man? Show. Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but There were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Thunder.
He had those defenders shaking their heads. There were times when they thought they had a handle on him. And then just like that, he'd go off on another tear.
LeBron dishes to Griffin. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And how much longer are they going to keep that foot on the
point is just icing on the cake. Terrific run, closes it out.
36 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Calderon passes to Zizic. The shot's good.
And that's just some great vision there from Calderon to see the wide open man for the easy make.
In the corner, it's Jefferson. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. LeBron outside. And Carter has it in the corner. Feeds it to Westbrook. Dishes it to Levine. The pass to Westbrook. He kicks to Levine for the three. And the Bulls, another three.
Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.